What is going on, everybody? This is Nick here at Y4Turbo, and we are here in NHL 16 Be a GM mode with our Habs. The first time we're making it in the playoffs here. And real quick, just want to mention, we are 1 week away from NHL 17 greatness. Oh, I cannot wait to show you guys all the cool things we're going to do this year and all the fun we're going to have. Let me know down below just right away, because when I mentioned it earlier in the video, there's a lot more comments on the questions I have. What team are we doing? What is the first team we are doing in NHL 17 for a GM mode or franchise mode? You know, whatever we're doing, general manager mode. What team are we going to be at the helm at? We've done this year. Started off with the Red Wings because they're my hometown team. Then we went to Edmonton. And that was a real good time there. And now we're in Montreal fighting for our first Stanley Cup. We finally qualified, as you can see there. Second in our division. And we're up against the Florida Panthers in the first round. I think we're going to be okay. So, first of all, one of the biggest things you guys were saying in the last video was that Eric Brewer, who we picked up, which was a big mistake. I guess he was a top 6, not a 7th D. So he is really mad about his minutes. We were at 91 chemistry, or 90 or 91. We're down to 86 because he was there. I went ahead and sent him down to the minors, and we don't have a backup D right now, but we can always bring somebody up. We'll figure that out if and when it happens. But yeah, we can't have morale this low, especially in the playoffs. We got to be riding that hot streak. And so to speak, we kind of have been. We didn't have the best end of the season with a shootout loss to Toronto, but that's okay. There's a lot of wins in this month, so we did have a hot streak to end. At least we ended on a point streak, but the last 2 games going to shootout. Definitely don't want to be on the ice that long going into the playoffs. You want to end them quick because it's all about. It's absolutely all about the mentality going into these games, because I think, at least in this game, we're not going to be facing the other team so much as we're going to be facing ourselves. It's our first year. So let's just check out our lines here real quick. Something just popped up on my audio. Okay, we're good. I don't think there's much we can do with changing it. Some of you guys were saying put Okposo on the first line again. But we've been doing pretty well with the second line. Radulof's up to an 87. They're a really good second line now. Gallagher's helping out the first, and the first line is helping out Gallagher, honestly. A lot of it was kind of moving around the bottom 6 to see if we get somebody better defensively. I think spreading out Helm and Shaw was pretty good. Leschio's, decent. Hudon has got pretty good defensive awareness. Yeah, everybody else. Oh yeah, De La Rose is pretty good, I guess. I was gonna say everybody down here, they're average players, but they're gonna get good. They're all gonna be pretty good. Everybody's top 6. That's awesome. And then Helm and Shaw are the old guns, the veterans. And I agree, we could have one more veteran down here, kind of like rounding out the pack. Somebody who could really help out with a 86 plus defensive awareness. But we're a growing team, and that's kind of what we committed to. That's what you guys wanted to commit to, was having this young team. And honestly, we kind of did a 1-year rebuild, if you think about it. We didn't make the playoffs the first year, which was terrible, but we ran into so many issues with the past GM signing players for weird numbers of years and awful contracts and stuff. So that's just weird. So this is kind of what we're working with. Markov is down to an 85, most likely because he's old, but he's also not playing those first line minutes anymore. We got Merrill, so remember that. He is a top 6, so there's no problems there. So we're working it. We're looking okay right now. We're looking okay. We're riding a hot streak, so there's no meetings. There's nothing like that. Injuries are on, so let's get into the first game. Without further ado, actually, a little bit further ado, I got to make sure we got Price in the net. I know that's been a mistake that has been made before. Okay, good. Condon is up to an 85. We're just going to let's go to this real quick and turn off auto-rotate goalies. Boom. Off. All the way off. You can see the injuries were on. All right. Okay, so let's just jump in. We're doing the real-time simulation, and we're doing it Johnny Superbman style. Injuries are on in the playoffs. Man, it sucks that his Xbox got the red ring, because not having a Superbman GM mode to watch, I'm going back and watching like the NHL 13 ones and stuff like that I hardly remember. So they're on the power play, so let's get this over. First period. Boom, boom, 0-0. All right. So as you guys can remember, I should go in and look at the lines in the next game. I forgot to do that. In the last video, we did look at who was getting what in terms of points on their team. You know, they've got a lot of big guns. They're a hard team. I said, you know, this is going to be a hard team. They still have Luongo up at 90 overall. So second period, the longest period in hockey, 0-0. All right, we are getting severely outshot here. So let's just turn that sim speed up and just get into it. The biggest thing, I think, is we're a possession team. I think we know that now, looking at the shots. Just get a good shot. Luongo, go for the 5-hole. You know what I mean? Go for the 5-hole. Okay, right on the power play right away. That's pretty good, but we don't capitalize. I think we just have to get the good shots. And at this point, we're kind of catching up in shots, honestly. They've only gotten a few shots to our... Man, we might actually catch up here. Will this go to... Oh, no. With just over 2 minutes, they get a couple there. Okay. One was an empty netter. That's okay. Man, Trocheck goes ahead and gets one past Price from the corner. That's a weird angle. I'm just chalking that one up to bad bounce. But Price still gets the 30 saves, 1 goal against. That's not a bad effort. It was definitely our team not getting goal support. So, what could we do? Markov has been injured. Okay. So, of course, the very first... You know what? I'm going to fix it, and we'll talk about it after. Okay, we went ahead and replaced him with Mark Barbero. 80 overall. I just brought him up because he is an exact 7th D now. Depth defender. Offensive defenseman. Maybe he can shake something up, score a goal or something like that. He's pretty quick, so that's pretty good. Merrill comes up. I just thought it might be better than having 2 offensive defensemen. We'll have 2 offensive down here. That's kind of... I think that might actually be pretty bad for the team, having the bottom 2 guys here being both offensive, but we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. It's kind of what we can do right now. Also, don't worry, I went ahead and changed this, so we have, I think, Weber up here on the power play and Merrill here instead of Barbaro, just because I don't know, I could put him up there. Let's actually, let's just look at that real quick. I won't bore you too much with showing you the lines, but yeah, we'll just keep Merrill up there. His shot isn't that good. And then I just put Brewer up to the first line in the AHL. So Markov pending evaluation. That's all good. Let's just sim to this next game, see what's going on. Other than that, we didn't really do anything. Let me just let me check some real quick. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Injuries were turned up like halfway, so I just turned him down to like the first notch, just so we'll get some, but they won't happen every game, like hopefully. Look at that, Weber up to a 96. Let's hold this team meeting here, get the troops pumped. Yannick Weber, not Shea Weber. He wasn't pumped on that. Is there anybody down in the AHL wants to talk? Nope, we're good. All right, we're up at 89 locker room chemistry, so hopefully that helps out. Don't worry, I'm not playing the actual game. We're just seeing the lines real quick here of the actual opponents, the Panthers. Okay, let's jump here. View opponents. Okay, so their first line pretty similar to ours. There's just a little bit less skill in the center. Not to say it's less skill. That's pretty nice actually having the right winger and Hoodler, but then 2 younger guys, very similar to our lines, very similar to our first line. Second line also pretty similar. I think we take the edge, except at center, You could definitely say that Sedin is a lot better than the new, at least right now in the game. Jokinen is a good, he's a good second liner, you know, and Smith will be even better next year, but he's pretty good too. Bukestad should probably be the second line center, but they're trying to go for the cup for sure this year. And that's an awesome third line center, but then it drops off 82-82. I think we have the edge on the third line, at least on the wing. Definitely not in the center, but you know what I mean. Fourth line's pretty good too. You know, it's fine. 84 on the fourth line. And then this is where we run into problems. They have definitely top two guys. You know what I mean? Even though Yandel, it says top four. Definitely that offensive defenseman that can play on the first line. Second line's not bad with Pysyk, but then Grossman kind of drops off to the 81 realms and things like that. And then, obviously, like I spoke about earlier, at 91 overall, Luongo with Scrivens backing him up. So, pretty good. We've got Price, though. Should be able to lock it down. He did pretty well in the last game, recording the shutout. So, let's just hope that this game we can break through at least once here. I don't think it should be a problem. We've moved some lines around. Markov's not here to provide goal support, but we've rallied our troops. Let's do it. If anything, we can move Okposo up to the first line or maybe move Shawsey up to the third line. We'll figure it out. Maybe Boyd Gordon has to come in for one of the young guys, fill it out. Who knows? First period. Okay, they're still out shooting us. That's never good. That spelled disaster in the last game. So, I don't know. We got to get more shots. We just got to get more shots because the puck possession is not working. In the first game, we didn't even record a goal. So we've got to come through, and we just got to score a goal. We got to break the ice, even if we just score one goal, and we just got to show that Luongo is human in this series. Jeez. Okay, second period. Hoodler, I was just remarking, Hoodler's a nice asset to have. That would have been nice if if we knew where he was going to sign, so we could have thrown him somewhere else because it's biting us now. Okay, well, at least shots aren't that far off like they were last game where it was like 12-28 or whatever. This is a little bit better, 22-18. We can catch up. Let's just do it. I don't know what else to say to the guys here. I'm looking for Pacioretty to break through. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, we brought in Barbaro, maybe him. Maybe we need somebody new to break through. Maybe like a weird deflection for Shaw. Let's kill this penalty, guys. Come on. Let's get a late one, a shorty. A late one here, right here, right here, right here. There we go, Shea Weber! All right, we're going into overtime. We break through. We show that Luongo is not, Bobby Lou is not invincible. We broke through. Okay, yeah, just keep doing this. I don't know. It's sudden death overtime in the playoffs. The absolute best time to score a clutch goal would be now for somebody like Barbaro coming up for his first little stint in the NHL here. Playoff hockey in the NHL. I don't know, actually. Maybe in the past he's played, but at least not on this team. So here we go. Let's go in. Shots are tied up, just so you guys check that out. That's pretty cool. They take off, and there we go, Radulov! Radulov coming through big time, buddy. Okay, he should get one of the first stars. I'm thinking that, Price should get the first star. Look at that. 0.93 goals against average. That is nice. Bobby Lou had a good game as well, but Radulov gets that game winner. I think Shea Weber's goal was probably equally as important in the last 2 minutes of the game. Not bad. Not bad. Let's try to get those 2 goals earlier in the game, though. Okay? That'd be pretty nice. Helm is loving his ice time every game. Okay, Barbaro had a pretty good game, I guess. Okay, Okposo is upset for some reason. Let's make sure. He said because of roster moves. Was that just because Barbaro came in, or Markov's not there anymore? No, everybody's pretty chill, I guess. I don't know. Price is still in. I'm loving that Condon's up at an 85. Okay, so I don't think we need to change anything. I think we're looking good. Yeah. I wish Helm would get up to an 85 just for this series. Like he'd catch a hot streak or something. That'd be awesome. All right, let's just go into it. I'm just going to do it. First period. 2-2. Okay. We break through, but they also break through. Let's go to just goals here. All right. Hoodler and Smith break through. It's those first two lines there. And then Nuge and Gallagher, it's those first two lines there. Okay. All right. So it's the battle of the top six in this this series so far, including the top defensemen, because they've got Ekblad. They've got oh God, why did I just forget? Whatever. We'll come back to it. But they've got Ekblad, which is pretty important. But we've got Weber. And hopefully this offseason we'll be able to pick up somebody in free agency. But second period, wow, we're matching them shot for shot. There we go. Upshaw, I wish we would have stopped that. But Franzen gets one. That's always nice to see a defenseman getting in on it. So third period, we're going into it tied up 3-3. Shots, we're actually leading for, I think, the first time in the series after a period. So that's pretty good with maybe the exception of the end of the game. But going into the third period with the oh God, Huberdeau right away. That always seems to happen where it's in the first like 5 minutes. It just takes the wind out. There we go. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh God. Do we have it in us to break through with the last 5 minutes now? 29-29 are the shots. Come on, guys. Get a late one. Shea Weber again. No. Man, they just edged us out there. That was pretty BS, I'm not going to lie. And it's all Panthers up there. That's heartbreaking. That's a bad one. We were matching them shot for shot, and they just somehow squeaked through there. Okay, Markov is ready to play. Don't know how much I trust that, though, but because I really don't want him to get upset, but I also don't want him to get injured in the first game. So, you know what? We'll just put him in. Bottom pairing. We'll see what happens. Is he still? It says he's still injured. Yeah. It doesn't say like when it'll be good, does it? No, I think it says outside of this. But if you guys have some kind of something we can figure out for that, because that's just been going on all year. I guess we don't need to talk about it because this is the end of the year, at least for NHL 16. Hopefully they've fixed it in 17. But that is so annoying when there's just like, they say they're ready to play, and if you don't play them, they go down to like 70 overall. But if you do play them, they get injured again. I don't know what you want me to do, NHL 16. I don't know what you want me to do. All right, so first period of game, what is this, 4? Yeah, I think it's game 4. Series is 2-1 in favor of the Panthers. We are in Panthers. Oh, wait. Florida Panthers? Where is there? Is it in Orlando? I don't know where the actual thing is. My friend goes there every year to see a game, and I always forget where he goes. Okay, first period. There we go. Now we're leading. Okay, Okposo breaks through. I think that's the first time in the series. That's good. And the Nuge gets his second in the series. Riley Smith's having a good series. There's another one for him. But Okposo and the Nuge breaking through, that's good as well. They're all right up front, too, right in Lou's grill. So that's not bad at all. And we're out shooting them 13-7, which is definitely not bad at all. Almost doubling the shots on them. So let's keep that up. I think the coaching is starting to be like, okay, we're less of a possession team. Just get it on net. Look at this. These are probably shots from the point, right? And then just collect it right out front. Same play, probably both times. You know what I mean? I know I'm reading too much into it, but you guys get it. Like, if we want realism, that's probably what happened, right? All right. Second period. 5-2. Whoa. Okay, Yandel. That's why I couldn't get Fowler out of my head. I know hockey. Gallagher breaking through again. He broke through last game. Hooden breaking through. You guys keep giving me different ways to say Hooden. I'm going to say Hoodun or Whodunit. Whodunit breaks through. It's just everybody will tell me how to say. This is why I'm bad at pronouncing things, because one person will say, hey, it's pronounced Hoodun. And the other guy's like, it's Hoodin. And then the other guy's like, it's Hodden or something. And I'm just like, I don't know what to make of either of these. Like, one of them is definitely right, or maybe two of them are right. I don't know. It's like Roy or Wah. You know, it depends on if you're in the States or in Canada. Who knows? Helmer, Hooden, and Gallagher. Yandel does break through, though, from the point. But this is a pretty good spread here. So some good getting puck on net plays. We're still out shooting them 24-18. We're going to go ahead and real-time sim it in the third period here. First 2 minutes, we get a couple shots on net. We get another one, Yannick Weber on the bottom pairing there, and they've got Scrivens in the net, so we got to capitalize. We cannot lose this game. I don't think they're going to score 4 against us in 5 minutes, but we're definitely highly outshooting them. Okay, they get 1. Smith is on fire. He is on absolute fire. He's carrying that team, but we end up winning 6-3. Let's see. Helmer gets the only star for some reason, and Scrivens comes in as backup and gets a star. Strange. Very strange. Smith, 2 goals. He is on fire. That would be somebody that would be nice to trade for, huh? All right, let's get to this next game. I kind of don't want to put Markov on a different line because he's killing it, or we're killing it with him on the bottom pairing. You know what? Now that he's back, though, let's put him... Since our power plays haven't really been doing that well, let's put him on the 1 power play. I think you guys can agree. Putting him here would be a little bit better than Weber, and then Weber can be, he can be on the second unit, and just to limit his ice time just a little bit. Oh, he's not even on the second unit. You know what? We don't need him. We don't need him there. He's got like 70 for accuracy for his shot, so it's like. He might get 1. All right, let's go ahead and just do it. If it doesn't work, we'll switch it back, but I think we're going to be okay. Okay, last time it worked. Let's just get right into the first period. 1-0. Okposo breaking through again. That's pretty good. That's his 2nd goal in as many games. And Babalu is not looking so good. First period, already getting that. We are outshooting them by more than double the shots, and that is always a good sign, at least in this series. So, second period, there we go. That's not bad. 25-16 are the shots in favor of us, and we are still up 1-0. Going into the third, I think we're able to do it, especially with Price in net. Lou is already shaken with 1 goal against, so I think we could maybe ice it with 1 or 2. Definitely 2. Let's hope so. Let's hope that little... Okay, maybe not 2. Well, maybe 2. Hoodler gets 1 quick. I hate that little, that has to be some kind of a glitch. It just happens, every now and then. It's just right away. I know that happens in the real NHL, but that's so annoying when it just, boom, and you have a goal against. And it's Hoodler. I guess he is quick enough to get down the ice and do that, but okay. All right, we're going to OT for the 2nd time in this series. I think the only thing we got to say is don't play the possession game. Don't let them catch up. We're out shooting them by 10 shots at this point. Let's just keep it in their end, because if it's in their end, they can't score. You know what I mean? They can't score if we have possession in their end. On very rare occasion can you score when the other team has possession in your end. Maybe Patrick Kane 2 years ago when it was on the... I think they were on the power play and he just shot it down the ice and it went in his own net. Maybe that was Corey Perry. I don't know. You guys let me know. Okay. And look at that. Who'd have thunk? Within the first, almost the exact same timing as the last goal. That must be some kind of weird, stupid glitch that just happens. Oh, Louis. Okay. I think we deserve to win that game, but that's okay. All right. Let's just take a look. So they've got 3 games to our 2. This is a big game. We got to win 2 straight, which is BS because we should have won the last game. Nothing gets me madder than those quick goals in overtime. Oh, my God. I'm just going to throw him to, I don't know, Liga, sure. Forwards for a month. I'm not even going to pay attention. All right, let's just, I don't think we need to, well, actually, maybe we should switch Markov back. I know that's, I don't know. Maybe just having the depth there was a better thing than on the power play. I don't know. I don't know if that's, maybe this would be better. Then there's 2 two-way guys. Yeah, and they're on their one-timers. Okay, let's just do that. I think that might be a good enough shake-up to go through here. Okay, team meeting. This is the elimination meeting, right? This is the elimination meeting. Got to come back and extend it. Don't worry about it, boys. Don't worry about it, boys. It's going to be okay. We're going to come through. We got this one. We've got this one. I don't know why I went to calendar. You guys know, God, we got to win this one. There's no way we can't win this. Come on, guys. All right. You know what? We need some blend of the possession and non-possession, because if we had possession in those first couple seconds of the overtime periods, we wouldn't have gotten scored against. So keep the puck, guys. Keep the puck. You've got one of the best defensive defensemen in the league. Keep the puck. All right, first period. Okay, Bukestad on that third line getting one on Price. Could have been on the power play. I'm not really sure. It doesn't show in NHL 16, which I hope it shows in 17. All right, second period. I don't have anything to say, so second period. There we go. Shea Weber coming through. Okay, I'm not going to get my hopes up, but we're coming through. There's no reason we should get bounced in the first round. We are a deep playoff run team. I guess so is Florida, but I feel like we've got it better. I mean, one more year, yeah, for sure, but like, I feel like we've got it. We have to come back. We have to come back from this, win 2 in a row. We've got it. We've got this so hard. Let's just get one right now. Oh, God, Huberdeau. Come on, guys. And we take a penalty, a long penalty, but we get a power play. Wait a minute. Come on, guys. Come on. We got to get one. Oh, and they ice it with the third goal. Why do we get bounced in the first round all the time? Look at Bukestad's photo. He looks goofy. Oh, God. I hate when we lose in the playoffs. I absolutely hate it, especially early. This team is better than this. Like, I know you guys are saying there's a lot of dumb stuff that happens in NHL 16 GM mode, especially in the playoffs. You know, if you have just a decent team, not like a super team, you're just going to usually get bounced right away. This was pretty BS. We definitely should have won this game, and I feel like we definitely could have taken it to 7. Maybe not win this game because they won that one fair and square, but taking it to the 7th game, anything can happen in the 7th game. I would have brought out all the guns. Oh, man, maybe we should have brought out Boyd Gordon to win some faceoffs, because our guys cannot win faceoffs in overtime. They take it right down in the first 15 seconds and get a goal. It's unreasonable. All right, well, hey, let me know what we should do in the offseason. I think the biggest thing is getting that top 2 defenseman to pair with Shea Weber. I'd like to get somebody like a Brett Burns, or not exactly, this person, but think about somebody like Brett Burns or someone like Hedman paired with Weber. That would be unreal. Or even like Yandel. Yandel would be pretty good with Shea Weber as well. And then if Markov doesn't retire, we can still ride him on the second defensive line. I'm reading too much into it right now. The next thing is going into the draft and then re-sign phase. We're definitely going to get rid of a lot of the guys who were, just not looking good. I think Helm is a good contract, but we might need, I don't know. We'll look at it. Let's just see who scored what and go ahead and finish this up, because that was despicable. That was not a good round. And I know it does this to us every now and then. You guys have watched the past things, but the Nuge almost point a game. He did really well for us. That was a great trade. I feel like bringing him in, he'll be even better next year. And him, if he was maybe 86, 87 overall, I think that could have been, definitely with his defensive stats being slightly better, if they could be, I think we could have won. I think we definitely could have won. It was like definitely 1 or 2 skill points being shifted would have put in our favor, because that's how EA thinks, I guess. Radulov had a great playoffs. He's been a really good player for us, especially for the amount of money. He's making $4 million straight up. Not bad. Okposo had some hot goals like right away. Shea Weber had some really clutch goals too. More assists would have been nice from him, but we only played, the 6 games. Then it kind of drops off, Some of these guys have no points, but this is probably the biggest one. Pacioretty not having any points, not even assists, is really dumb. Galchenyuk, he was holding down center, so I'm not going to blame him too much. He's got that 89 defensive awareness. He's still a -1, but that first line was tough playing against their first line and the first line defenders. So I'm not going to blame him too much, but Pacioretty is absolutely despicable. That is not something I'm expecting from an 89 overall sniper, like a winger especially. That's pretty weird. No points in the playoffs. I mean, people have off times. You look at Tampa Bay Lightning. A lot of their really high end players didn't have some points, and they were relying on their depth. That's kind of what we did. Pacioretty gets hot, Galchenyuk gets hot. We win this series, no doubt about it. But just did not happen that way. I think Price was fine. I definitely don't think he was bad. Yeah, solid numbers, fine. We'll be better next year, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you dug it. And we will go ahead and see you next time out on the ice.